Mr. 850, niggas right beside one. You fuck with one, you done. Street Fighter Capcom. I night calling your mom.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Kid Savage back at it again with another Street Beefs commentary. And right now we got an MMA match. I think Street Beefs announced that this next event, not the next one, but the event that just passed, that they was gonna do, that it was gonna be an invasion. I didn't really follow and keep up with it as I was supposed to, but turns out the invasion was, of course, Street Beefs main branch going against, I guess, Street Beefs Scrapyard. Because I remember I seen a little bit of the live. I didn't watch too much, but I remember hearing Fire Chicken's voice. And as the video that I'm about to commentate or do commentary on shows, is Wing C going against Crazy Legs. Wing C, we already know how he do. He like to start every fight super fast. He's super crazy, super charismatic. Like, he's one of those guys that you gotta watch out for everything, because you don't know what he's gonna come with, what he's gonna attack you with. He's a good grappler. I think this though, because they got on boxing gloves, I think this is a kickboxing match. So we seen that his striking is pretty much not to be messed with too, because I don't know if you guys seen the video, but he had a viral video of his amateur debut where he came out the same way as he always came out, quick, fast, and goofy, and ended up knocking out the guy with one punch. So, I mean, his stand-up ain't really much to be joked off with. We seen a little bit of that in the Street Beefs yard. So I like to see how Crazy Legs deal with that. Crazy Legs on the other side, I haven't been watching too much of the other branches like I supposed to. I mean, I got to start doing that because I used to do it before, but I've been mostly sticking with the main branch. And maybe, I don't know, I'll probably start doing commentary on the main, on other branches too. But just let me know if y'all want to see that or not. Yeah, Crazy Legs, he's pretty good guy, pretty decent guy too. I mostly seen him do mostly kickboxing and Muay Thai matches. And I have to say, man, he's a pretty good striker as well. I remember one specific fight of his specifically. I can't remember the guy's name, but I remember he was fighting the guy, and he had the guy against the cage, and he ended up hitting him with like a head kick, a rear head kick. And because his body ended up shifting his weight, the guy ended up kind of like taking that head kick, and he ended up like coming back up, not really guarding himself properly, but as Crazy Legs' weight ended up being shifted, he also used it to come back with a cross and ended up putting the guy down on his back. So among other fights that he had where he was showing exceptional striking, Crazy Legs is a pretty good striker. So I like to see how these two match up when it comes to like the stand-up, because this is a kickboxing match. There is really hardly any grappling. So I wonder if Wing C will be able to keep up with somebody as good as Crazy Legs on the feet. So, you know, without further ado, man, let's get to it. Oh, we got a special intro. Wing C and we got Wing C out here rocking the death sentence fit. I didn't know that they was good friends, so it kind of made sense. I was gonna say box or kickbox. And look, yeah, here you go with the craziness. Oh. Yeah, I finna say, I don't know if Wing C want to do that against somebody against like Crazy Legs, but he doing it anyway. Stuff like that can like really mess up people like that's a veteran in the game, because they so used to like the seriousness being taken into it. But Wing C don't necessarily seem to be really caring about that. That was a nice straight by Wing C as well. Trying to get Crazy Legs with a capoeira kick too. Nice jab by Crazy Legs to back him up. Crazy Legs need to utilize some footwork and get from by that cage. Somebody with the bongos going again. He was playing that the last fight. Wing C is steady coming forward. I think Wing C, no matter whether it's boxing or MMA, he's going to always be the guy that comes forward. So what his opponent need to do, he need to keep him off of him. Nice kick by Wing C. He was able to break the block a little bit. Yeah, I'm finna say, don't let him fool you, man. Keep at it, man. He only do that stuff just try to throw you off. Nice return fire by Crazy Legs. But yeah, I was finna say, you don't want to mess around and let him get too crazy and make you feel comfortable to where you can just drop your guard. Crazy, I would like to see Crazy Legs tack the leg a little bit more. Nice teep kick by Queen C. Yeah, he's messing with Crazy Legs' head, man, because, ooh, man. Yeah, because Wing C is causing Crazy Legs to kind of like stand still every time Wing C do something crazy. Yeah, I don't know about all that standing still and letting Wing C do all that craziness. If I was Crazy Legs, I would be trying to attack him more instead of just sitting there watching him goof off. Because as you sitting there in amazement, he's going to do something to where he got you stunned, and then he's going to attack when you least expect it. So it's always good to stay on guard when you're fighting people like that. Here we go again. Wing C with the crazy start. Damn, I ain't got the cage closed. Crazy Legs is kind of starting off a little slow, man, and I think it got a lot to do with the fact that Wing C not really coming at him with the seriousness. But that always can change up in an instant with Wing C. Nice check hook by Crazy Legs. Nice raw hook by Wing C. He's steady catching him with them little goofy looking punches, but it's enough to throw Crazy Legs off his game a little bit. Crazy Legs need to attack the leg a little bit more because he's steady letting Wing C get off. Wing C, Crazy. I keep getting their name mixed up because one ends with C, one starts with C. So I mean, you gotta excuse me for that. Wing C can carry a lot of his charisma during this fight, and that's what messed up a lot of his opponents because they always thinking that, you know, it's just fun and games. Look, he almost ate a head kick right there. So it's just fun and games, and then when they least expect it, something like a head kick or a straight punch comes to their face. So Crazy Legs, I would think he need to start attacking the legs a little bit. Try to chop him down. Keep throwing straights like he just did, like a nice little low kick. Throw some straights and like try to push Wing C on his back foot because Wing C is just gonna do nothing but keep on pressuring him. Nice little straight from Crazy Legs at the end of that. He looked like he might be cut. Yeah, he is. If they could stop that. Oh man. Damn. Dang. Look like he might be lumped up a little bit too. Yeah.
Fortnite giving him his skin.
What should I say, chat? What's a song that I can sing? Fuck it. This is just the clip. This is the clip. Thank you. Chat.
So a lot of people ask who do I think has the best chance of excelling and going to UFC?
Yeah.
It's this man right here.
Yeah.
I mean that. Don't pick your nose on camera.
He don't care. That man's a fool. I mean, I agree with Face. He probably has a good chance. He's very entertaining. He's actually a good fighter. And like, I think what he brings could be something different for the UFC. Because you know the UFC nowadays, they going for the more entertainment value than actual, you know, competition. Unless Dana don't like you. But yeah, I kind of agree with that statement. And as for the fight, I mean, man, you can see that Wing C, he more or less didn't take it serious, but because of that, Crazy Legs wasn't necessarily able to get off as he wanted to. Crazy Legs, he did have some moments where he caught Wing C with some nice strikes. He caught him with a straight a few times. He ended up moving his head back a few times. But Wing C, like I said, with his goofiness, his charisma during the fight, and his constant pressure, it makes it difficult for his opponent to actually know when and when not to be relaxed, because during his crazy goofy dancing moments mid-fight, might I add, you thinking that it's all good, and now you like this, next thing you know, you wide open, it coming straight. and then he doing something else goofy or whatever the case. The next thing you know, a head kick. So it's kind of like you need to be on guard, like regardless of whether or not he's doing that or not. One, you need to be on guard. Two, whenever he's doing that stuff, take advantage and pressure him. And three, when you got him pressured and moving backwards, keep pressuring him and having him move backwards, because if not, you give him any leeway from what it seems like, from what I've been watching, you give him any chance, he's going to end up taking advantage of it, and you're pretty much going to be in a worse situation than you would have been. So, yeah, man, it was a good fight. Nice little kickboxing match. Both guys was putting it in, getting it in, putting it in work. And like I say, Crazy Sage, he had some moments too. He had he was throwing some strikes here and there, and he ended up catching Wing C, making him bob his head whack, but he wasn't doing anything to discourage Wing C from stopping the tomfoolery and actually, you know, getting into the fight, which it's hard and maybe debatable to say whether he was getting into the fight, because from what it seemed like, I mean, he kind of was, because he still, everything he was doing was working. So the way I like to explain it is that if you can't stop it, then that's something that you gotta probably figure out. Like they say, they keep they keep doing the same move, they keep pressing the same button or whatever. Stop it. If you can't stop it, can't stop complaining. So yeah, I mean, it sucks for Crazy Legs, but it's a good dub for Wing C. He got another high-ranking name on in his belt. And honestly, man, I would have thought, I think Wing C probably got a belt already. But if not, I would have liked to see him go for a People's Champ belt, because he's been on a good streak so far. I don't know if they still doing People's Champ fights and stuff like that, but I would think it's about time for that. And I would want to see Wing C take another amateur fight and see. I want to know if Wing C got any interest in going to the UFC or whatever. But aside from that, I'll say that for another day. It's been your boy Kid Savage, back at it again with another Street Beats commentary. Peace.
If the world couldn't make it too busy.